In a world where celebrity interactions often feel staged and rehearsed, this particular moment was refreshingly raw and genuine. It was meant to be a simple family Zoom call, a mundane event in the grand scheme of life, but it morphed into something profoundly beautiful that caught everyone off guard. Taylor Swift, not just a pop icon but a woman seeking connection, found herself in a space where the barriers of fame crumbled away, revealing the pure fabric of emotional intimacy. As the call began, the atmosphere was light. Jason cracked jokes that landed like they usually do, some hits, some misses, but all in good fun. Donna, the family matriarch, shared stories about her garden, her pride evident as she talked about her latest flower blooms. Travis, ever the playful brother, threw in his usual banter, teasing Jason about his questionable fashion choices from last Thanksgiving. The laughter echoed through the virtual space, creating a bubble of warmth that anyone could feel, even through a screen. But everything changed when Kylie called for her youngest daughter to join. The little girl, a whirlwind of innocence in her oversized headset and messy pigtails, approached the camera with a shy wave. In that moment, she was just a child, unaware of the stardom that surrounded her. Then, she asked a question that cut through the jovial atmosphere like a knife. "Are you going to sing me the stars again, Tay?" Silence fell. It was a silence that spoke volumes, a collective breath held as everyone processed the weight of her words. Jason's stunned expression mirrored Kylie's widened eyes, while Travis leaned in, disbelief etched on his face. "And Taylor?" She was momentarily frozen, her hand instinctively resting on her chest as emotions swelled within her. The question was innocent yet loaded with meaning, referencing a deeply personal moment that only they shared, a moment that had happened months prior when Taylor had comforted the little girl during a sleepless night with a lullaby rendition of "You Are in Love." This wasn't about flashing lights or headlines, it was a sacred memory rooted in love and connection. The little girl had remembered a moment when Taylor was simply there, no glitz, no glamour, just a woman giving her heart to another. Taylor's eyes filled with tears as she smiled, her voice soft yet powerful as she replied, "Only if you promise to sing with me this time." The world outside faded away, and in that instant, they were simply two souls connecting over a shared experience. The emotional weight of the moment was palpable. Donna's hand flew to her mouth as she fought back tears, her heart swelling with pride and love for both her family and Taylor. Jason, ever the jokester, attempted to lighten the mood with a quip about his daughter's surprising memory, but even he couldn't mask the lump in his throat. And Travis, ever supportive, reached out to Taylor, offering a squeeze of her hand off camera, grounding her as she wiped away the tears that had begun to flow freely. For those who knew Taylor, this wasn't an isolated incident. While she had often been emotional around the kids, this moment was different, spontaneous and unfiltered. It was real and raw, devoid of any pretense or performance. In that Zoom call, Taylor was embraced not as a superstar but as a member of the family, a woman who had longed for normalcy and authentic connection. Jason's daughter, in her innocent way, had bestowed upon her a gift that only a child could provide, a reminder of love that exists simply for who you are. News of this touching moment spread like wildfire. A family friend, recognizing its beauty, shared it, and soon Swifties across the internet were recounting their own stories of love, childhood, and connection. The #TasFamilyFeels trended, with fans reflecting on how Taylor's bond with the Kelce family resonated deeply within them. Some shared nostalgic memories of their own childhoods, while others declared this to be the most human side of Taylor they'd ever witnessed. For Taylor, this was not about the spotlight or public perception. It was about authentic love, messy, tear-filled, and real. In that moment, surrounded by the smiling faces of the Kelce family on a pixelated screen, a simple question from a shy little girl did what countless awards and accolades could never achieve. It reminded Taylor Swift that she is loved deeply and unconditionally, not for her accolades or achievements, but simply for being herself. That kind of love is the kind that moves you to tears, the kind that makes you feel whole, and in that familial connection, Taylor found a piece of herself that had long been missing.